The Dungeons and Dragons cartoon is just Gilligan's Island in a fantasy world.
Yeah, I guess it is.
It's just that same group of different personalities who get like lost on this place, and the whole series is nothing but them trying to get out of there.
Right.
Whoa! Where are we? Ranger? Barbarian? Magician? Thief? Cavalier? And acrobat.
Occasionally there are always these tease episodes where they have the opportunity to get out, but then something happens, or sometimes they have to give it up. Like there was one episode of the Dungeons and Dragons show where they were able to get home and the portal was open and all that, but for whatever reason they were like, no, but we can't because like this baby bunny needs help or something, something like that.
It's the rescue plane! Set up the mirror!
Oh boy, this is what we've been waiting for!
Start flashing the signal!
That is my fan theory. The Dungeons and Dragons cartoon is just the Dungeons and Dragons version of Gilligan's Island.
I agree.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Where are you, Dave?
Hello, is this 1976 Psych? Now I know my past, present, and my future. You can too. Call 1976 Psych.
And now, back to our show.
Are you watching anything right now? Like, as far as, like, TV or movies or anything like that?
I was watching Cheers because my wife never watched it.
Damn, it's for you, someone named Carmen.
Carmen? As in Carmen get it?
Just a second, I'll check. Carmen,
No, whoa.
Oh, you know what I actually have? I just watched it, Spirited Away.
Spirited Away is great.
Experience a magical movie phenomenon embraced by all the world.
Let's go!
That's such a weird movie because you feel like the entire movie you don't know what's going on, but at the end of it you know exactly what's going on.
Right.
So what have you been watching?
Mostly not, because
I was gonna say, have you been watching anything for enjoyment, or have you been just watching?
I've been watching many Martin Scorsese movies multiple times. Hey, Martin Scorsese's entire film catalog in 3 minutes. There you go, Martin Scorsese in 3 minutes. The other night, I think I was drifting off a little bit on the couch. I like falling asleep on the couch because it's just sort of comfortable.
I
like
do it all the time. My wife always yells at me.
Sometimes my wife will be a little insulted. She's like, why don't you just come to bed? You know what? I'm not moving. Like, right where I am, and you're just like, ugh. One night, I was playing Elder Scrolls Online. Middle of the night, playing Elder Scrolls, and I guess I fell asleep while playing to the point where, like, I was walking and I walked my character off a cliff. And I woke up and I'm like, I'm at the bottom of this cliff, like in a river or something like that. Like, what the hell? Like, how did I get here? And I had to open up the map and look and realize, like, wow, I walked some distance and must have fallen asleep just pointing the stick forward and ran myself off a cliff. Yeah, I'll get back to watching stuff for pleasure soon. Well, not that soon.
Watching for pleasure.
It's Alex Garden.
Oh, you don't need to be doing this. I have never drawn this before, so this one's an experiment, first time for me. This is pretty obvious what this is, right?
Corn.
Corn. And the best part is, I'm gonna make children live in here so that there's children of the corn.
That was Alex Garden.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
You see what's on the screen, right? Oh, go ahead. Let's just read this. Why is the text so big? Yeah, no. This is one of the worst games on Nintendo. I'm not even joking. Just wanted to start it up again. I had this game growing up when I was a kid, okay? I could never get past stage 3.
The Adventures of Bayou.
And here's where the fun begins. Basic punch, basic kick, and the jump kick. Here's the thing. These normal minions will kick my arse. These guys deal so much damage. He took off basically all my health. Now I have to fight 3. It's basically 2, 1, 3. Ow. 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 And if this guy wasn't a blatant ripoff of Crocodile Dundee, call that a knife. That's a pen. Oh god, birds. Oh Jesus, birds. Yep, just giant crocodiles in the water. There they go. Oh, I'm gator food. You have to stand right above their noses. And they can't get you, but you can hit them. I like their burly vests they're wearing. Oh, I got a stick. You guys are dead. Okay, one second. Text message. I have to do laundry. My wife is texting me about laundry.
The answer to the great question of life, the universe, and everything is 42.
And now, back to our show.
Oh, Tig, you brought a book?
I brought a book.
Well, that sounds pretty great, Tig. I can't wait for you to tell me about that.
It's this book called Roadside Picnic.
Oh, this is that one that you were wondering if I had. It was a book by. It was a Russian book.
Yeah, so it's called Roadside Picnic, and it's a sci-fi book that was written behind the Iron Curtain of the Soviet Union in the 1970s, and it wasn't translated to English until I think the early 90s. So for 2 days on the planet Earth, these alien ships land. No one sees it happen in several areas in the world. Nobody sees it, and then they just leave. And humans have no idea, they don't have any idea what happened. The book follows this guy in Russia who spends his life to make money sneaking into these places where the alien ships landed and trying to get artifacts that were left behind by these aliens and then get them out, sell them to scientists who want to study them. It was interesting reading a book from the perspective of a guy in the Soviet Union. The storyline doesn't follow the same rules as most of our books do.
Right. Does sound pretty cool.
Roadside Picnic. The reference is the aliens just landed for 2 days to do whatever they were doing and leaving. We were like the ants on a planet that they happened to stop at.
We report. You decide.
Kristen, haven't you checked this video out several times before?
Yeah, at least 5 times. I mean, I could have bought it by now, you know?
Why don't you buy it?
Great, I'll take it.
So, how was that?
Not bad.
I should practice that listen, think, act.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Now, some odd history with Fivel.
Hillsboro, Illinois. A statue commemorating Abraham Lincoln's love of the theater. Yeah.
And now, back to our show.
So, I watched Bringing Out the Dead yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yesterday, Bringing Out the Dead. So you may mention this was in the theater when you were working at the theater.
Yeah,
right?
So I saw it when it came. I saw it obviously like the night it came out, and I liked it.
Yeah, I'm not a Nicolas Cage fan. The whole Nicolas Cage persona is not really my thing. But I'm a huge John Goodman fan. Despite the fact that he's a dirtbag, I do like Tom Sizemore and most stuff that he does.
That's the thing. Like John Sizemore, I know Tom Sizemore. I know that he's not a great person, but he's great in every movie because he's such a
yeah. He's so good at playing like crazy dirtbags.
Yeah.
And of course it's directed by Martin Scorsese.
Right.
And it's one of these Scorsese movies that I think a lot of people forget even existed.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when it came. I didn't see it when it came out, but I remember when it came out and thinking like, "That's weird." What it's a movie about a crazy EMT driver, like a crazy ambulance driver, and that's kind of is what it's about. It's like that's
what I remember of it.
It's these guys who run ambulances in a really bad neighborhood in New York, so they're always getting drug overdoses
and they're being like shot at, they're being like attacked while they're doing their job.
Yeah, stabbing suspects, and like the ER that they bring people to, everyone who works in the ER sucks, and they're like the ER is a madhouse, and it's all this stuff, and Nick Cage is not getting any sleep, and he's slowly going mental because I guess he let this young girl, or this young woman, Rose, die on his watch, or at least he feels that way. So he starts seeing her everywhere and all this, and this sort of thing. And it's just sort of about him grappling with death and consequences and redemption and all this sort of stuff. So it's like it's a combination of a drugged out ambulance movie, but also it's got some rich, interesting themes to it.
I had a friend who, after we had left the sneak that night, referred to it as a Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas in an ambulance.
That's a very good description. Very good description. And it does just look, nobody, not even like Tarantino or whatever, is better at using music in movies than Scorsese. And even this movie has some really fantastic use of music and stuff like that. Yeah, it was good.